Track feels grippy.
No, I think it's second on the cut through.
Braking too late.
I'm definitely first on the through.
Yeah, well, I just went a tenth quicker. I have only done 2 laps though.
I say, do what you feel's right, John, because best case scenario, you do something different to me and it's faster. I could also tell you that Mr. Barrichello was in first through there, though.
Yeah, he's only a kid. What does he know?
You do.
I think the main reason for first, though, is the engine braking.
Sam, have you really just done a 59.7?
Yep.
Flipping play. Bloody hell.
I have been practicing.
I was watching your time because I saw you got up the fast lap, the one before, and then it popped up and I went, surely not.
Yeah, that's me for the night. It'll be 1 minute from now on. John will have me soon.
Yeah, we'll see. It's not my bestest racetrack. I've been dealing with rubbish all day.
Sounds like a racing excuse, John.
Did to me too. But he's like, he's got you little bugger.
Oh, looks like racecraft started early.
Oh, you can't do that. Well, you can.
Well, can't do
Sorry.
what? Apparently I survived, and you didn't.
Yeah, let's not talk about that then. You, right. Gloves are off.
Who did I just kill then? That's a freebie.
Is anyone else having to blip this car to downshift it?
I was talking to Liam about this before. I'm routinely blipping now. Otherwise I find it unsettles the car.
It just doesn't go down the gears.
Yeah, I can't get it to go down. First corner, trying to get into second from fourth, and yeah, I have to blip it to go down. It won't do it. I thought it was just me. Clearly not, though, which is good.
Yeah, definitely blipping.
Mm.
Whoever pulled into my car by smashing into me has made it quicker.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you. So, you lot that have done oodles of laps, what's your optimals down to?
And official a 59.6 personally. But in here, just a 1 minute.
I've only got my session optimal up. I'll have to have a look.
I know you were down to at least a 59.5, Sam.
I honestly can't remember. I'll have to tell you what. Let's go to the garage. I need to turn my volume down anyway.
It'd be a great track for our little racing sesh. Such a small space, but so wide.
The all-time best lap. You need to put it as.
I have no idea.
No, I don't know. Did you not keep an eye on it when you were driving earlier? Obviously not.
Yeah, same. That can't be right. Optimal 59.1. But it says my best lap's 59.3, and I don't remember doing that. So that must have been on the old gearbox. Oh, I don't know. Let's go back to session.
Oh, I'll package that up.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, I've overcooked it.
Justin, you might want to turn your voice down. You're coming over the comms with a bit of heavy breathing, mate.
Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me go to Discord and see what's going on.
That's how I tell whether my buddy Seymour is on a hot lap or not. When he goes quiet and starts heavy breathing, he's on it.
Well, embarrassing, I was in the pits, so...
That's slightly more alarming.
Oops. It felt so good.
This track likes to play mind games with me, I swear. I haven't even got my optimal down to a 59 yet.
Go on, Sam. You're much faster.
That's all right. You had the run on me there. You were pulling away.
Oh, pretty late.
Nice.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
This car is weird now, though. You have to... once you get it basically slowed down, you can roll off the brake and maintain the same trajectory. And it doesn't particularly make sense.
I do think I preferred the old Mazda, to be honest.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah.
Yep.
Even without the extra fun of the H-Pan, because I never really played with that, so...
It was a bit more alive, the old one.
Yeah, it feels quite dead in a way.
Yep.
It's just boring.
Whoa!
I just had a wing mirror full of car and then nothing. I think the curbs are really important on this track as well, though.
Yeah, you can use them to help turn the car, can't you? In several places.
Oh, you idiot. Still like that.
Struggling compared to earlier.
Same.
Yeah, I'm struggling compared to last night.
Sam, like,
Oh, no, 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 no,
how
no.
are you doing 59.7s? He don't care.
Sorry.
That was very close.
Are you still doing second through the cut through, John?
No, I'm back to first now.
Okay.
Oh. Bugger.
Yeah, I think second is quicker if you can get the car to turn.
I don't think I've actually tried second. I'll have to give it a go.
I haven't given it a go either yet. I'm not sure I want to though, it scares me.
It's got to come back to the right far enough that when you put your foot on the gas, you can leave it there.
Yep.
If you're going to use second.
See, I think I use the shift into second to kind of rotate me round the second corner.
Ah, see, I used the curb for that.
I also try and use the curb for that, whether I'm in first or second through there. I feel like I'm just coasting way too long if I'm in second through there. Thanks, okay.
No. Whoa.
Good evening.
Evening.
Evening, Skip. How's tricks?
All good, all good.
Oh,
Just got back from the Poland.
How is the Poland?
Oh, very pretty. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, dear. Dunno. I'm all over the place.
Possibly trying too hard.
The thing, I was trying really hard to not try too hard. I was trying to be nice and calm in a lot of those corners. But this track is like that. You have to slow down to speed up, and it's like mind breaking. Apparently blue flags exist in qualifying. This is the first I've heard of it. Stylish.
Nearly held it.
Smoke.
Ran out of lock.
Unfortunate.
Beep, beep, beep.
If it was a drift car, we'd have been good. Right, let's see how people are getting on. Oh, Dave with his booties excuse. Just bedding them in, Dave.
Absolutely.
What were you on before?
Socks.
Oh, controversial.
Say again, sorry.
I said controversial.
Very. Just took a second and a half off me, these boots.
Which way?
let's put them on.
Yeah. It's the extra weight as well.
Oh, okay. Last two corners on your fast lap is what messed you up, Mr. Stewart. You got to be flat through the penultimate corner, even if the car's hopping and skipping and protesting over the curbs.
Yep.
Okay. I know we're early in the piece, but I'll say what I see. Tim, your cut through, you need to turn the car back harder before you exit through the left. You've got to be all the way back on the right so that when you commit to the gas, you shouldn't have to lift the throttle again until you brake for the last S's. But other than that, the line looks good, so it's definitely just the cut through at the moment.
Sorry. I've got something to be.
Sorry, John. I was listening. I was on a good lap.
Yeah, no worries.
And then I messed it up, so it doesn't matter.
It's a bit the same for Mike. I try and take a bit of a wider, faster entry, and you almost have to treat that cut through like it's an invisible 180-degree hairpin, pretty much, or maybe 150-degree hairpin, because you've got to get the car turned back to the right-hand white line before you commit to the throttle, because then that left-hander, you put the car on the curb for that left-hander as you rejoin the main circuit, and you shouldn't have to lift through there. But again, the rest of the laps, good. It's the cut through.
Okay, cheers, John.
So have a watch, see how Sam gets through there. I'll be doing that in a minute as well, and probing him for his split times.
Oh, that sounds sad, dodgy.
Yep.
Not looking forward to that.
It's all in the small print.
Or am I?
Yeah. Same for you, Dave. If you can get the car back further to the right, you have to give up a bit in that cut through to get.
Which bit's this? Sorry.
The cut through from the main circuit. Through to the other half of the circuit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Go again. So what do I need to do?
You treat the corner. You treat the actual cut-through piece where you come off of one racetrack onto the next like it's an invisible hairpin of about 150 degrees. So you go in a little wide, you turn the car way harder than you need to, because the actual curb you need to hook up with is your right wheels need to touch the white line before you turn the car left. Because when you commit to the throttle, you should not have to lift. You can put the car up over that left-hand big curb. It de-wedges it. You've got a bit of runoff on the exit.
Right.
So, you guys are sort of taking the line as it's presented to you, but yeah, if you've got to turn that right-hand turn has got to be so tight that you're right against the right wheel right against the white line as you turn it.
You. Okay. Right. Okay. And then
but
flat.
As I say, and then it's flat from there. If you watch Sam, he is no doubt acing it.
Right.
And then
and
then a tiny bit more flow through the last two corners. But again, the rest of the lap's good.
Okay. Right. I'll get on it.
You'll find loads once you get the line. But as I say, have a watch. Maybe watch him from chase cam, then jump on board. And...
Yeah. Right. I'll do that now. Actually. Wicked. Cheers, John.
John, the last U-turn before you kind of come up the hill, and then you've got the flat second to last corner.
Uh-huh.
Are you braking into that, or are you kind of going wide and then coasting into it?
I do brake into there. I'm interested to see how wide. I tend to go more up the inside. The left-hander at the end of the mini straight, I tend to take that as fast as possible, and that doesn't allow me to bring the car very far over to the left before that final right-hander. Whether or not that's the quickest way of doing it, and then I tend to use the curb on the inside to hook the car around.
That's the way I've been doing it. I've been staying about 2/3 of the way over to the right and then hugging that right-hander.
Yeah.
It seems to be the quickest way. Get it right on the curb.
Because it's so slow, that corner, I don't see what a wide turn-in does. Kay's just gone faster as I was watching an old lap.
It is a braking corner though. It's just very light brakes.
Just
enough to help the front turn in.
Yeah, you basically trail brake to the apex and then just nail it.
And hope that you got it right.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I missed the frickin' curb and then almost crashed into a wall.
And what did I do the same?
This is probably to show how non-experienced I am on this game. Does anyone else find it really hard when you don't have the racing arrow things on?
No.
What racing arrow thing?
I knew you were going to say that.
If you don't know the track, I put them on till I know the track a little bit and then take them off.
I've literally never used them.
Me either. The
I used to
only
use them.
Out of 10, they tend to show you a wrong line somewhere and you get it stuck in your head and then you have to unlearn it later on.
Exactly. The only time I've ever used them was when I was forced to in GTR or GTR2, where you had to do the instruction lesson things, to unlock certain bits of the game.
I used to use them, but then I found it takes you longer to learn the track with them than without.
I completely agree. The problem with the arrows is your eyes should be way further up the road. The tendency will be to look at the car 30 feet in front of it when you should be 300 feet up the road. And, like this has got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7 corners, So I personally would suggest driving around it slower, trying to find the line rather than turning the racing line on.
I think I use it less for the line and more for the braking points, just because I find it easier. I think I'm blaming it entirely because I've got a shit PC. That it's easier for me to see where it turns red on the arrows than it is to the landscape, because I think it was it Liam who pointed out that he can see the pixels. That's how bad my PC is.
Right.
Right, it might have been Sam, I'm not sure.
No, I said I could count the pixels on one of your phone photos of your monitor.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I could literally see them.
The shadow off the switches on where it says Mazda Sport to the right of your steering wheel, the shadow on that is 4 squares. If anyone has an old graphics card that they would like to sell to me, I'm more than happy to go for it.
1070 that's just sat in a box.
That's even better than mine.
They're probably going for stupid money at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, sell it while you can.
Thing is, there's a 770 in my server PC, and I'd quite like to swap those, to be honest. Not that it needs it, but...
Oh, I can't hook it up tonight.
I think it's a similar issue.
It didn't start well though, did it, Paul, in fairness?
No, I suppose it didn't. I did kind of enjoy that though.
Right, watching DJ's lap now. Yeah, decent line, DJ. It's just eking out the little bits. There's no glaring errors. You just need to try and edge yourself a little bit further out when you turn in, and use a bit more of the curbs when you're turning in. You'll open up the radius of the corners.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. That's
an ongoing thing, I think, with all the tracks I'm doing at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's an ongoing thing in general. To be honest, there are places where I'm watching myself and I'm like, I've probably done 5,000 laps around here conservatively, and I'm still not using all the road on some of the tracks. So, yeah, certainly don't beat yourself up about it. Just something to be aware of, I suppose.
Yeah, cheers, John.
Oh.
I think I actually need to put my gloves on. My hands are so sweaty.
It is a marked. It's noticeable scrolling through people's fast laps how much better and how much more similar you all look driving around the racetrack than when we started, though. There were, from the back to the front, when I was watching in the first couple of weeks, there were some large variations in lines, and I'm not seeing that anymore. Everybody's much nearer the right line and the right turning points. You're diving the corners just a fraction early, Matty. The car will accept a fractionally later turn in, fractionally more aggressive, and it will still load in the same manner, and it will open up the corners. And again, on your fast lap, the cut through, if you're just a fraction patient to get the car a bit further back to the right before you unleash it, I think there's a couple of tenths in the cut through alone I would fancy.
Shall we go through the cut through again?
Oh, getting the car turned back harder before you unleash it left. What I would suggest is watch your fast lap, then jump on board or from chase view and watch Sam and watch where he positions the car. Saying that, let me watch Sam's lap first. I might be telling you all to watch Sam's lap, and I get to it and go, "Oh no, don't do that."
No, he does. He does hook it up.
Yeah,
He
he's
does
going.
get-
I mean, he's flying.
Yeah, he hooks it up on the right. He does do what you were telling us to do.
Yeah.
Which is handy.
I'm not using as much of the curb as I normally do on my fast lap, which is counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, turn one. You could have been 2 feet further over to the left on the curb. There's more time in you yet. I mean that I know it's easy to watch and less easy to do, but that's a lap that I could see you running as race pace.
Yeah, it's a safe lap.
Well, it's pretty quick, but yeah, that's nice. It's good pace. Right, okay. Safe. Now I'm telling people to watch your lap, and it's all good. Justin's encroaching on Kay's livery territory. We might need a ruling.
It's all good. I'm a fan of the Miku livery. It's very good.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Approved. Got away with one there. And what is Miku?
A Japanese computer-generated singer.
It's an AI singer here.
Obviously, yeah.
Seriously, John, how old are you?
Old, well, yeah. Either old enough I should know these things, or too old to know these things.
Old enough to know better, I reckon.
Without a doubt.
Sorry to be needy, John, but when you get a sec, could you have a look at the last lap I've just done?
Yeah, no
I
worries.
want to take a note of the lap number.
Sorry, well, it's my fastest, so.
Okay.
Okay, let's have a look.
Because I'm like 10th, sorry, off my optimal, so I think that's pretty much where I'm at the moment.
Any areas that you thought, blimey, there's a bit there, or is that pretty much near the limit?
Definitely the first U-turn. Sorry, I've just decided to quit the game because I'm an idiot. You come off the cut through. I don't know the names of the corner. Oh, actually, I've got it in front of me. Redman, corner number 4.
Yeah.
The first left of the second S section.
Yeah, that's the one. And then the first corner, I think I'm all right with. The cut through, I feel like I understand it in second now. Piper, I get, as long as I don't balls it up. Yeah, Redmond seems to be the worst one, and then the last corner, I feel like there's a lot of time there left.
I'm still going down to first for the cut through.
Yeah, I've settled on first. I think some of you guys are not using all the road on the left before you turn the car back. I think it's probably up for debate whether sailing it in there really stopping it and turning it and then booting it out is better, or it seems to feel a bit better to launch out down the straight.
It feels really similar to the what they're doing at the moment on the Charlotte Speedway, the sweeping right-hander before you kind of join the
yeah.
It feels like that because you kind of have to go all the way to the right, and then as soon as you kind of get all the way to the left, as soon as you get there, you kind of like drift it in.
You still lift in the penultimate corner.
Actually, that one really bad.
Just on the cut through, John.
Yes.
I take that very V-shaped, I think. Once I turn in, I make a beeline for the green curve on the first corner and treat it like a double apex and do what you were saying about slow right down and then boot it through the second one.
Yeah, you almost have to imagine there's a really tight curb in the middle of the road, don't you? To make your apex.
So you see a lot of people, they go really wide around that first green curb when you should be cutting straight across it. And it saves you a load of time.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, see, you guys probably won't know the corner, but there is a V corner at Motegi, and that is pretty much how I'm approaching that. It's a left-hand hairpin, but it's about 150 degrees and very similar how you have to slow the car down. We're going to need to check the splits for you, Justin, because nothing is glaringly wrong with the line or anything. Possibly just a fraction too much speed on the way in is preventing you from unlocking a bit more time.
Yeah, I feel the same. I mean, I've improved from that fastest lap in terms of my optimals, dropped down a bit now. On the last, how many corners are there? 7 corners? So
something like that.
Yeah, so like corner 4 and 5, the one after the short back straight.
Yep.
The left-hander there I'm okay, but then the right-hander after that has always been annoying. But I think I've got that a bit better now, so I managed to drop my optimal down by probably 0.2. But yeah, I can't myself on overdriving. I'm trying to get the car to move about. I'm struggling. It just seems to be too planted. I prefer it actually when it's come straight out of the pits with cold tyres. It feels far more fun to drive at that point.
Yeah. Well, I'll just get through these laps and then we'll stick the other setup in.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm a second slower tonight than I was last night.
Yeah, I'm not quite a second bit. Way off.
Right, Nigel, my bad for trying to get out of the way.
Hi. To the guys that feeling they're a bit off their normal pace, it might be worth just having a minute in the pits and then just go out again or something if you haven't.
So, just for instance, as well, track temperature, what sort of time difference would that make on a track like this? Say, like, this is 50 degrees, and you went onto a track that was 40 degrees. Is that just nominal sort of difference?
I think probably it's going to depend on the configuration of the corners and the car you drive, but it can make a huge difference. You just don't, you get to a point where you just simply don't have the grip. John's lap looks decent, good line. I feel like there's a bit of time left in the cut through, but other than that, no, other John. Yeah, I sit by myself when I'm not, when I'm not on with you guys, like teaching myself. Okay, John. Yeah, no, that corner was good, John, but you definitely messed up that next one.
What were we saying about having a screw loose?
Yeah. There's the third corner from the end coming out that S section. There's a little bit left for you, John. The car will accept the gas. You can run it out to the curb. I think there was a little lift coming through the penultimate corner, but the lap's really nice and flowing. if you could do that as race pace, you'd be well away.
Thanks. Yeah, I think I need a lot more practice before I can do it consistently. But yeah, I feel slow in the turns that you mentioned. That I can feel that I'm going a little bit slower than I could be there. So
Yeah, it's fractional stuff, though, isn't it? That's the thing. I think it's easy for maybe me to say something, and you think, oh, I've got to reinvent the wheel, but we might be talking a half meter on the brakes might let you get the car into the apex and be able to put your foot on the gas a car length earlier, and there's a tenth and a half in one corner alone. Okay. Unlike almost everybody else, Rob's nailing the final part of the lap, and if your hot lap is anything to go by, it's turn 1. You're just charging it just a fraction.
Yeah,
I think if you hold
to turn when I get past it, I'm struggling to turn to carry on.
Yeah, I think maybe if you
Brake a bit earlier.
bring the braking back, maybe a car length, hold the car out a bit longer before you start turning it. You want to get sort of right up on the curb about 3/4 of the way around it, then you can be flat stick and it will naturally run out to the track out point.
Yeah.
But you certainly don't need to worry about the last part of the lap. You've got that dialed. If you can hook the front part up.
Yeah. So I think, like Sam said, if you get on the curbs on the back end, it helps you turn to get through that S.
Yeah. Yeah, any way you can sort of take the wedge out of this car by putting the whatever side front wheel up on the curb, it'll just help unload the back of the car and help it turn.
Yeah. I'll try that then, backing up a bit on the brake there first.
Yeah. Let me send everyone the setup.
Oh, that was close, Dave. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Keep me on my toes.
Made me jump, that did.
Right, there we go. I've sent everyone the race school baseline, so maybe if someone that can take screenshots that isn't in a VR helmet can maybe just take a screenshot or a picture of the order as we've got it at the moment. That would
Wait
be
a second, 'cause
groovy.
I'm just on a fast lap.
Okay. God, there's always one. More often than not, it's you.
Thank you. Well, I lost a tenth then, but I'm still 3/10 up. Well, 2/10 up.
1/10 up. Well done.
Right. Okay. Well, I've done it.
Still way off the pace.
I've done it myself, so I've got the order.
Is this setup the same as the one you put in last week, John?
Yeah. I've just termed it race school baseline, and so yes.
Oh, nice. In the screenshot, I'm faster than you, John. Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's been documented for all of time.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, really good turn 1, Liam. All the track on the way in and the way out. That's what everybody should be aiming for. If you'd have just been a bit more patient getting the car back to the right for the cut through, I think you lost a bit there. Could have been on Sam's tailpipes.
Oh, that turned in so much better, doesn't it?
Turned in a bit too well for me there. Oops.
Oh, yeah.
Will this
Bye.
totally ruin my rhythm now? Is what I'm thinking.
I see. The
Will we
whole
just
point.
Be faster?
Yeah, the whole point is to challenge you to deal with a different car balance. Yeah, that's a really nice lap, Liam.
Thank you.
Yeah, if anybody wants an example of how you hook the corners together and need to use all the road, Liam's
I've got to go
fast
into
lap.
pits.
Liam's fast lap from Chase Cam. Does anyone want to do splits? Quick. Sorry, you've probably all just
No,
left.
I'm good for splits because I'm nowhere near.
Yeah, I'll leave that.
Maybe once I've done a lap of the setup jump.
Okay, we'll do splits with the new set then.
I might go and do the splits.
It's not sounding good.
Oh, the rear end is loose on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love it though. I really like a loose rear end.
Oh, I.
On a car.
Oh, yeah.
Had a loose end since Friday when I had a curry.
Someone was always going to go there.
Yeah.
I do worry if I'll get it through Piper with this setup though.
Loose hands, Kay. Loose hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, it slows down well. I don't know why, but it does.
Oh, that's cricket.
Yeah, I did a 59.8, which is a new PB.
It's 2 temps up.
Nice jump.
One corner to go. Blew it.
So the car will now accept earlier throttle and will carry on turning. So you can accelerate a bit sooner.
Oh, this is a good lap.
Too much.
Oh, nice.
59 point what, Sam?
4-0, he said.
4. Nice.
Or Crucial said at least.
Whoa.
3-9.
Yeah.
Yeah, 397. Nice.
I had
This
to
is
lift at one point as well.
quite clearly a configuration of turns that suits. It's like, for me, Donington National, whatever it is about the radius of the corners at Donington National really suits the way I naturally sort of flow the car.
I'm just absolutely drifting this thing at the moment.
And then somewhere like Brands Hatch, not so much.
Same again. Losing the rear. Coming out the cut through.
The car's intentionally set up to not be a light switch and to, sort of train your foot to search for the grip off the corner.
Well, I'm quicker. Whoa. Pushing it there, though. 2 tenths quicker than him.
Do you reckon you can get your optimal into the 58, Sam?
Possibly. I'm 59.2 now, and I don't feel like I've really hooked up a lap on this new setup yet. It's going to be tough.
Oh, sure. I mean, it might need to be near perfect, but Is it possible?
Oh, my Optimus nearly under a minute. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, you bugger.
The thing I like about this track is a fast lap is quite a calm lap, I feel like.
Yeah. Wait.
Other tracks I feel like I really have to push, and you do have to have the car alive and dancing, but not this track so much. So that might change if I was as quick as Sam.
Definitely feel like I can accelerate earlier out the turns.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to let you go. Oh.
I am struggling with Piper. I'm still like throwing it through Piper like I have no front end grip, and then, but now I do, so it just connects and.
You bitch. Ah.
Hello. Sorry, Dave.
I got 4 times there, Liam. I didn't even touch you.
You absolutely smashed me on my screen.
Did I get you?
Like, absolutely clobbered me.
Alright, I didn't even feel anything on mine.
Just connection then.
Ah.
You don't have any damage though, by the look of it, so.
Wrong way, that K.
Yep. I was trying to do a spin, but then I realized you can't actually do it in these cars because of the traction control.
Oh. Right, back shortly.
I wonder if Piper might actually be better in second now with the setup.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh.
I see John and Matty are enjoying the looser set.
Optimal is down to 59.5.
I'm too late. Way too late.
Alright, I'll be back in a bit.
Oh, really messed that up. What gear are you guys doing the final turn in?
Second.
Yeah, so I just tried it as third and it just completely messed up. Shouldn't have too hard now. What time is it? Anybody got time?
9:10.
Oh, sorry, I've got 10 minutes. Thank you.
A few more crashes on this setup.
Whoa.
I've been spinning it, coming out of Piper a lot.
I feel like you're drifting this thing.
Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to clip that, that was nuts. I felt like I was in a gymkhana or something.
Time flies going around this circuit. Already done 62 laps.
Jesus. 62.
Oh dang, I did a new PB without even realising.
Nice.
Potentially another stupid question, but that's what I'm here for. How far is too far to turn your steering wheel where you think it's past the point of where you're going to get any grip?
I think
This
it says 90 degrees, isn't
It used to be, but I found on certain tracks that this MX-5, you're turning it nearly 180, and it's not washing out.
Especially in somewhere like Tsukuba, I feel like you turn it way more there.
Yeah.
depends on so many things though. The track, the car, but then also the steering wheel you're using. Like if you've got it mapped differently to us.
I'm certainly turning it past 90 degrees for certain corners here.
Yeah, and I wouldn't turn it more than 180 here. I don't think I've ever gone more than 180, or even to 180 here.
I'm watching my lap now. I want to see what I'm doing. I've never really thought about it that much.
Oh, 59.1. Dude.
Nearly there. It's still not in the 58s on the optimal though.
Oh, so you're about maxing it out then, aren't you?
Yeah, 59.08 I've got.
Oh.
Let's have a look at this 59.1.
59.07. It doesn't even feel that neat. So
Turn 1 was perfect. If anything, you might have been able to carry 1 kilometre an hour more through there.
I think there is still more.
It is a shining example of what can happen to the time when you use all the road, turning at the right points. Sounds easy, doesn't it? It just takes so much practice and getting your eye in. And
I do think VR helps.
I'm in VR and I'm not in them times.
That's what you lack, depth perception.
oh, really nice downshift to second on the final corner. It just put the car into yaw, didn't it? But not uncontrollably. Yeah, nice lap.
I just watched that lap out. It was just like perfect lap for me.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a bit more in there. The entry to turn 1 was fine. I reckon you could have got on the gas car length earlier and still held it on the road. Maybe a half a car.
I need 400ths in a sector somewhere.
There's a bit left coming out onto the back straight as well.
You haven't got socks on, have you?
I do.
I think there's a bit coming out onto the back straight. There's a bit coming out of the right hand S, 2 corners from home. But you've got to hit those 2 bits perfectly and get everything else absolutely spot on again.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice lap.
I think that's it.
Right, John, I've got to go because I've got to go and pick up the missus. And thank you, chaps. I've enjoyed tonight. I haven't been on iRacing for about 10 days because of what's going on elsewhere. So, but it was nice to jump on tonight.
Excellent. Yeah, no, good to have you along, fella.
So, cheers, everyone.
All right,
Enjoy all the best.
Bye.
Sam, just going back to the steering wheel thing, you don't seem to go past 90 degrees apart from the second to last corner, the second U-turn in the S, if you will. Is that... Yeah, is your steering wheel on the screen the same as your steering wheel in real life?
Yeah, so my arms are crossed.
Right, I get you. Okay.
I don't remember it being any other car except this one.
It's a 1-to-1 relationship, is what we're saying.
Yes, it is.
Is there ever a time where you would change that so that it turns more in VR to where you have it in real life?
I used to do that a lot for drifting, but other than that,
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Not in like the Formula cars and stuff like that?
No. You hardly need to steer. You hardly need to steer in a Formula car anyway. You just flick the steering wheel and they go through the corners, those things.
Boom. Beat you, John.
Nice.
Yeah, the NASCAR guys apparently go the other way to make like small turns easier.
I need to look at that lap I just did.
I heard that's just so they can eat burgers while they're doing 100 laps.
I mean, probably.
That sounds like a great idea.
Burgers, beers, and 100 laps around in a circle.
Sounds
They
like
make
a
me
good
laugh.
night out, that.
So those guys, they're all on the voice chat with each other. There was one kiddie on Twitch that was absolutely, top class, and he's got a club sport wheel attached to his desk, and he's just putting his big toe on the accelerator through the corners, and they're just chatting away. Their door, literally inches away from each other's door handles, and oh yeah. So remember that last race we did? And crazy.
I don't have voice chat turned on. In fact, I haven't even got text chat turned on when I'm in the race.
No, me either.
I kind of wish I could put up with it because some of the stuff's hilarious, but yeah, it just distracts me way too much.
I've no idea where that lap came from.
Now that's more of a problem. It would be much better to be like, yes, now I can do those at every lap. It's the first step, though, to being able to do those every lap, is being able to do them at all.
Yep, for sure.
I did get a bit of a toe from Sam.
Is that your normal line through there, John?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, you doing something I don't know?
No, the rear went on the way in, so it was wide or round in circles. I think when you start hooking it all up and getting the car to slide at the rear and stuff, it's a nice feeling, isn't it? You start not having to steer the car hardly at all with the wheel.
I find it almost becomes subconscious where you're pointing your car. You don't have to think about it. You're just doing it with your feet.
Yep.
Whereas when it's understeery, you're having to point it exactly where you want. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think about the steering so much.
Yeah. You kind of set the steering for the corner and then everything else happens with your feet.
Yeah, and the car backs in and all of that stuff.
Well, my optimum now is 59.2.
Oh, nice.
Splits 1 to 3 are identical to my best. Then I lost half a tenth in the last sector. Alright, let's go and have a look at Sam's.
What happened there?
I think I just followed you into the wall slightly there. Sorry, Kay.
Oh, good. I wondered how that was possible.
I was so busy looking at your livery. I think I just had eyes up in the wrong place. Oops. Yeah, sorry about that.
See, that's the idea. It distracts everyone so they crash and I win.
It worked.
I got deja vu then, Paul.
Yeah, it's not happening tonight. It's really hard to understand how it can be such a difference.
It's frustrating, that, isn't it? When
Why
it
is
just
there
just won't work.
There's a cone in the middle of Piper for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I was much faster than this on the base setup yesterday, but
Right.
now I can't get close to it on the custom.
I just find some days you're a good second slower for absolutely no reason. You're taking the same lines, but for some reason it just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh.
Getting close.
It's closing in.
Well, it's another good example, and thank you for having the time to do all the practice laps of my practice mantra. You put in a load of practice, have gone super fast, and it's taking me all the session to get close.
Oh, you ruined it. Well, I was going to put another dot by mine saying Matty and Sam at front.
Oh, I apologise.
In the distance.
You've only got to find a half a tenth.
You're 7,000 quicker than my optimal. So I don't think I can beat that.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I'm an optimist.
Takes a while to get your feet dialed into the sort of flow of the car and the track, doesn't it? I think. Oh, what I was going to ask is, the people that don't race this car, has all of the line work and radius through corners and stuff, is that all translating to whatever your chosen weapon of choice is?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice, because it should be, but I realised I hadn't asked. That's adventurous.
That was quite a cool line, I thought.
If there had been a jump in there and we were doing Gymkhana, that would have been amazing. Got to push the boundaries, though.
Back in 5 minutes. Need a break.
You need to do something to get me times a bit quicker. Next year we're telling it's practice.
You've gone all quiet.
I sort of turned my volume down. Is the still bad?
Still all quiet.
John, what was the first lap that we did race school with? Track, not lap, sorry.
Goodness, was it? Yeah.
It would be interesting to see the time differences of what we did then to if we went back to it.
Yes.
Is there another
That's not a bad shout.
week on Sukuban? In the schedule?
There probably is, yeah. And we can always go and drive around it. Yeah, it'd be really interesting to watch people's line and what have you. Everyone was having trouble with that right-hander under the Dunlop Bridge. Yeah, I think that's about as fast as I'm going to go tonight.
think I'm the same. I'm not hitting green in any sectors at the moment.
How is your consistency though? Now you've found this like quick pace.
So, well, it's definitely improving. You mean with this setup, or
Just in general? Because I think your consistency should probably be similar, regardless of setup, car, track. You know, that's what you're aiming for, at least.
Yeah, it's definitely improving. I mean, consistency is definitely what I need to work better on. Obviously, it gets better as you learn the track more.
Sure.
Like it gets to the point where I could feel you could lap all day on this.
Yeah. Right. Whenever you're out the car, I'd like to have a quick look through the splits.
Yeah, I'll get that now. Say hello to these stewards.
My lamps. I feel like I never really hooked one up. And my one lap that I did quick, I wasn't paying attention.
No, well, that definitely works, if you ask me. Right, I'm just going to have a look. How have we shuffled the order? Yeah. Some. Right, anyway. Are you ready, Sam?
Yeah, whenever you are.
Okay, well, it's your honour, so go.
So, Sector 1, 10.728.
Okay, 10.833 for me.
Okay, so there's most of the difference there, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that is my own. That's the only sector that's different to my optimal, and it's 0.08.
Right. Okay.
Lower.
Sector 2, 14.05.
Yeah, 14.074.
Okay.
14.29. What the hell are you guys doing through there?
What did you say yours was?
14.29. I'm like almost 3/10 off you through there.
Yeah, 2/10. 2/10 off me.
Sector 3, 20.975.
Nice. 21.003.
20.875.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's better than my optimal. And go on. Sector 4, 13.384.
369.
I've got a 320 on the optimal, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Nice. And that makes a 59. What's yours?
147. Well,
yeah.
optimal is 58.982.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I've done a 59.281 and I've got a 59.196. So I'm 900ths, less than a tenth off my optimal.
Yeah, there's not a lot left to gain, is there?
Mm.
Oh well.
Excellent. Right. Do you want to crash into each other?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I've missed this part of this session every week. It's first time for me.
Okay, let's go.
Oh. Right, so what are we doing?
We're doing some racecraft. There's a pack of us just coming. Sam's slacking, but just coming through the cut.
Challenge.
Through the cut through.
Watch out for
Sorry,
John, he's
Liam.
dirty.
I didn't expect you to break that. I'm sorry.
Has Kay killed Liam? Kay's killed Liam. It's not started well, in fairness. Yeah, John is dirty, Paul. That is a very good point. I will have you off at any given opportunity.
Clearly.
And the
You
racing.
braked, John. I braked, and then Kay tapped my back end.
No.
Quite good.
Oh my goodness, we're looking like rank amateurs at this.
I'm reversing onto the racing line.
Yeah. Right, we'll let Justin and Liam catch up, Kay, and then.
I
and is
finally
Sam
got
behind
below
them?
a minute. I was.
Okay.
I think the car's good.
They're both my mirrors.
I'm following you. This has not started well.
Sorry.
You have definitely used up all your talent, haven't you?
I feel like
I'm tired.
I'm on a killing spree tonight.
Do you just keep looking at your FPS counter, Kay, and going, "Oh my god, look how amazing it is"?
I've got to check to make sure it still runs okay with like 10 people on the track.
I think you'll be fine. What resolution screens are you pushing for your triples as well?
Oh, just 1080.
Oh yeah, you should be able to walk it, I should imagine.
I mean, I gave you my settings, Kay, and I'm running a worse graphics card with more resolution, so I reckon you'll be absolutely golden.
I'm impressed you built your PC today and still got on to race tonight.
Well, I finished it yesterday, so I had a bit of time.
Okay. Hang on, wait.
Is it racecraft or bumper cars, John?
Well, part of getting it right is getting it wrong, isn't it? And as the song says, if you get it wrong, you'll get it right next time. Who did that?
I think that's what losers say, John.
Thanks, Liam. Who is half a second in front of me, and I now only have eyes for Liam.
Oh, here's the pack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, set off a little bit late there.
It's hard, isn't it? You got to,
Sorry, Nigel.
Takes a while.
Oh, cheeky! Oh my god!
I killed him.
At one point, there was a tyre in my windscreen.
Pretty sure that's not meant to be there.
Tried to literally overtake me, John.
Yeah, you don't want to be the car on the outside, especially having just insulted me.
Oh, where's the grip?
I was all over the place trying to get past Nigel.
In my defence, I intentionally drive like more of a nutter. Not that much more, but more of a nutter than I would in a lobby.
Yeah, we're all friends here, so it's fine.
Yeah, and the idea being you get these people that are super aggressive, and if I'm that guy in practice, you get used to what that looks like in your mirrors, and because sometimes I think part of surviving a race is recognizing an angry nutter behind you, and allowing to maybe let them just slide through and get on with it, or try and goad them into a mistake. And sometimes it's just not worth it, is it?
Let them pass and let them take the guy out in front.
Yeah.
Go on, Matty. I'm trying to drift around the course.
That was a nice battle there. Oh, Tim!
Oh, sorry.
It's all gone distinctly horribly
That
wrong.
was such a nice cutback, Tim. But then, yeah.
How many cars?
Yeah, then I completely.
Tim was on the grass and he was like, I got it, I got it, I got it, I don't got it.
Right, let's go back to pits.
That's
Assume everyone else
exactly.
is.
Sorry, Kay, but that was really good fun, though.
That was very good. I enjoyed that.
And your livery is very distracting.
Oh, he's only gone round the outside of me. That's cheeky.
Really? The inside of turn 1, coming out of the pits?
Or you need to block the inside there. Them big sweeping lines are gonna.
Oh, lost it.
3 wide. Hi, Dave.
There's no way I would have tried that outside through the cut through in a race.
No, fair enough.
Even though it was pretty good.
It was nice, yeah.
I love racecraft. My optimal's gone from 1.0 something to 59.8.
Because you're getting it so.
I think it was the fact that I had K inches from my back bumper for a few laps.
I think some part of it is toe, but I do think there's something in when you've done the practice and you know the line you should be on and you just stop thinking so much about driving the car. I think those nanoseconds that you are consciously processing the maneuvers in your brain, when they're not there and you just flow the race car, I really think that helps. Go, 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 go! Oh my god. Oh, it's not a good spot to be in.
Oh. I didn't touch you, Dave. Promise.
Ours. Right, I'm out of here.
Okay, dude.
See you later.
See you later. Good one.
See you later.
Come on, Matty. Let's go get him.
Oh, this is going to be carnage.
Was that 4 wide?
Yeah, maybe 3.
Why is iRacing telling me my car must be stopped to reset while I'm driving around?
That's a new one. Oh,
The cat sat on the escape button.
that's all right.
I was too distracted.
I think Matty killed us. Oh, did you try and go 3 wide when me and Rob were about 2 inches apart? Well, you know, points for effort. Oh, yeah, no, that was ludicrous. I like it. I'm impressed. There's not enough room to fit a motorcycle between these 2 cars. I'll try and shove a Mazda between them.
People are talking about wedges.
Yeah. You want to let the pack come round, Rob? Shall we park up on the left here?
Oh, whereabouts are you?
That was a suboptimal line.
You coming in there then, Paul?
Yes, mate.
Oh, go, 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 go. So I've got a dilemma because the thing that's making the farty noises is I've got a bit of MDF with a couple of little Dayton pucks screwed through the hardboard that is the back of my seat. And now I've ordered a new one. In order to... The seat's quite old. It's about 6 or 7 years old. But in order to attach the MDF board, I had to make little nicks in the fabric at the front. And I'm a bit loath to do that to a brand new seat. So... But it does add quite a lot having the vibration against my back. So I'm a bit in 2 minds as to what to do.
Well, a real race car would probably rattle.
Yeah, no, but when I get the new seat, it means, you know, unpicking some of the stitching and stuff to attach the new one.
Wait a week and then it won't be new.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
You have definitely used all your talent.
It's all gone wrong.
It has.
I finished work at 8 o'clock this morning. I blame that.
Oh, blimey. Yeah, okay. No pressure, Rob. Just a massive train behind you.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
Dave.
I kind of sent it there. I do apologise.
That's all right, mate.
It's the
Thanks
team
for
motto.
the return.
Sorry, I forgot to turn to you.
Go, Paul. Go, 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 go.
Maybe forgot to brake then.
Oh, that was tricky. my god, I did not think you'd try that.
Bit naughty, wasn't it, eh?
I was like halfway on the inside and you were like, there's still a car gap. No. Okay. Not too bad. Hey, John.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, that is a bold, sweeping line.
Wait, me?
No. Rob. Pack of cars behind him. He decided to take a big old, wide old sweep up.
Well caught, John. Jesus.
So well saved.
I was fully hand over hand on the lock stops. Oh,
Just saw you there, Paul.
Mr. Lowsdale's been learning all my dirty tricks of holding the car on the outside just a fraction before you turn in.
Well, at least I'm learning something.
Oh, it's going to get messy. It's going to get messy. It got messy.
Yeah, I cut up sandwich and tapped me, then tapped you.
Set off a chain reaction.
We'll call you Bottas from now on.
I'll accept second best.
Well, after the Grand Prix, that's got to be a contract renewal in 2 more years, isn't it?
Team player.
Yeah, and then some.
Team, didn't he?
You couldn't have got it more right, though. You could try that 100 more times and not take them both out.
Absolutely.
Oh, I've got Liam.
That's good. I'm glad someone has, because all he's done is biff me in this session so far today. Probably for my comments about his air cooler being the wrong way round.
No, I biffed you for putting your tyres on my windscreen. Oh my god, Sam, you're like all over the frickin' track.
Pick the line, Liam. It was just a wobbly one.
I was trying to give you a little push down the straight, and I was like, I can't. This is too scary.
All right. I was defending.
These things bump draft pretty good. I tried it in an F3, in a Formula Renault 2.0 up the Kemmel Straight once.
Probably
That
not.
didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. I thought if I get the nose of the car on the crash structure at the back, it's probably going to be all right, and it really wasn't.
Hey, Paul's wearing my livery.
Oh, Jesus. That was awkward. I somehow have an innate ability to always pick the wrong car out of two to follow through.
You forgot when your brake pedal is, Dave.
Me?
Oh no, sorry, it's not you. It's Tim behind me.
Yeah, sorry, my fault.
No, it's all right, mate.
And Liam, the answer is always not Tim to follow.
Dave, are you towing John there?
I was bump drafting him down the straight. Were we pulling away?
No.
Okay, that doesn't work then.
Getting close.
They've totally improved the old netcode contacts, because some of the racing that we're doing would have been, easy netcode a few years ago.
I don't know. I got a netcode the other day, which was just atrocious.
Please tell me someone saw that save.
That was incredible. I was behind you.
Yes!
A sandwich.
Is that a play on your name?
It was. I'm glad someone
Nice.
got it.
I'm going to get me a piece of Cadbury's.
Tasty, doesn't it?
Nice, John.
No, that was rude. Did I put?
Was that you?
Did I put you in the fence, Matty?
You did.
I feel I owe you an apology for that one.
Is that a rhetorical question?
It was a love tap.
Oh, I've had to lift.
Maybe you should buy him a Cadbury's, John.
That's sweet.
Yeah. We'll let the replay tell the tale.
Awesome Smarties.
They don't taste like they used to. I don't know if anyone's tried them. recently.
Cadbury's.
Oh yeah.
I was there, Liam.
I know you were. I thought I had enough room to be that close. I'm really annoyed because like every time I catch up to someone, they make a mistake, and then I can't get round them, and then I lose time, and then 3 people pass me.
I don't know about anyone else. All I'm hearing is a lot of whining.
Whatever.
I just got a buzzing in my ear.
So, Sam, how often do you have to maintenance that water cooling loop?
I haven't done it yet. It seems fine.
Okay, because that the perception is that they require a lot of maintenance.
Well, I don't go with.
Only when they're going wrong.
I literally did it for the performance rather than any look. So there's no like coloured liquid in it or anything. So I'm expecting this to last a couple of years before I have to change it out.
Okay. Does the coloured liquid make a difference then?
Yeah, I think it can gum up the radiators and coolers.
Definitely, if you get a pastel colour, it can definitely it sort of just separates from the liquid.
Right.
So mine's just treated water, really.
Did you bake some flowers?
Oh, treated.
Yep.
Nice. Not doing a good job at catching up here.
No, you've exhausted your talent on the fast laps, haven't you?
Certainly have. I'm shattered.
That was 100% revenge.
Well, mission accomplished. See, he's one like Sam. You need to protest this guy because, much like that guy that drove across the glass, I go and make a stunning pass with a tiny bit of contact, and then he goes and kills me for it. Oh, okay. I didn't actually get as far alongside as I thought I did.
So one of them you watch back. Yeah, that was my fault.
Yeah, it's why you've got to watch them back before you sound off, isn't it? Because
You certainly do, yeah.
I was 100% convinced that I was square alongside Dave, and I actually hit his left rear wheel. And then saying we never got any netcode, that was a huge netcode contact as well.
Oh, it's just me and UK. Where's everyone
What
gone?
happened? Yeah.
I'm here.
Whatever you do, don't reset it because I've now been kicked out.
Crew chief's a bit sexist.
Yes.
He's calling K he.
That's why I turned off genders and crew chief.
Oh, you can do that, can you?
Yes, you can.
So what does crew chief say to you?
He just doesn't mention any lines that include gender.
Okay. I need to stop him telling me the split times. That's driving me mental.
Oh, cheeky.
Sorry.
Did it boot people out then? Because mine's gone checkered flag, but all I've got is wait.
I'm still in, but I'm looking at replays.
Yeah, last second now. It's just descended.
Yeah.
Right, I'm off. Thank you very much. It's very a lot off on that.
Yeah, likewise. Thanks, guys.
Excellent.
Yeah, good fun.
Pat. Excellent. I've saved the replay of that. I'm going to try and cut some footage out of the racecraft.
Excellent. Look forward to it. Right, I am off.
Yes, you've earned yourself a rest.
Oh. The problem is,
Yeah,
after
well
a night
played, mate.
shift, you're knackered, and then you can't sleep at night. It completely cocks up your body clock. Right.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you later, fella.
Yes.
See you later.